How's it going, everyone? I'm back. Currently I'm flipping my Jimpy Zentinel. I'm still trying to get a couple of opinions on it. I've got a couple of things to say about it already, but still going to be a couple more days on that video. Today, instead, I wanted to talk about something that I thought was pretty interesting and cool. So, in various hobbies, there are ways to basically improve your personal feel or like performance, maybe. For example, with handguns or firearms in general. Usually there's like better ergonomics stuff like grips, compensators. Not that it's like a ergonomics thing, but same general feel, like different sights, stuff like that. Not really too relevant to what I'm talking about, but the fact of modularness, modularity, I guess, is sort of, I feel, crucial whenever it comes to any specific hobby, but I think that it's a little bit, I wouldn't say necessary, but it is highly relevant in the flipping space. So instead of flipping this, I wanted to turn your attention to one of these. Specifically this, the Mako V4.5. And there's a couple of reasons for that. So, it was an awesome box, by the way. I've had the Mako V4.5 since, it's been months. It's one of the first ones that I got that really like started getting me back into the hobby. It's basically the cornerstone of my collection because it was the first one after the Squiddy G that I collected, minus a 51 that got nabbed by somebody, but it's whatever. But I've had this pretty much since I started getting serious about flipping, and it's good. There's a couple of problems with, the Mako 4.5. I'll probably talk about it in another video because it's really cool. It's kind of outdated though because the new version 5 kind of improves and fixes most of those issues. But the difference in weights that you're able to do with something like this has been pretty big in helping me find my personal preference. As I stated previously, I prefer a more neutral balisong, although I will say that it didn't start like that. I preferred more handle bias. That way there's like a ton of momentum in the handles because, as most people know, with more handle bias, it is a little bit easier whenever you're starting to like learn stuff. But as you develop as a flipper, your preferences more than likely will change. It could shift and then it'll go back to where it was and then it'll shift again or something. Not everybody has one preference and then just like sticks to it for their entirety of, forever. And that's where I think modular weighted balisongs really shine, is they can grow with you. They can help you. They can help you grow. They can show you preferences that maybe you don't like, but that you can learn from. So, personally, this guy, whenever, recently, I've started flipping other stuff since my collection has grown, but every so often I pick this guy up. But it had the weights in for quite a while, and as you can see, they're out now. And that's because recently, within like the last couple weeks, I took them out, and I've noticed myself more just kind of like reaching for this while it's on my desk rather than just letting it sit. And that brings me to another point. Basically, the difference in weight affects the way that it flips. So it can really change a balisong that you like. Like I really like this. The design is really cool. The style that it has is just like, there's not a whole lot of knives that are, you know, a shark. But I really liked it, but I only liked it, if that makes sense. I didn't go out of my way to grab this as my first flipper every day, since I got other stuff. Like, I was carrying the Kraken and Prisma V2, which also falls into this category. Those are my two that I used as pretty much my main flippers. And this, the Mako, kind of became irrelevant. But I kept it around, just, you know, because it's important for my collection because it tells a story. Whatever, that's a different video. But it turned this from something that I liked to something that I really do love to flip. And I'm super happy about that, because for a long time, I was actually debating whether or not to give this away, trade it, hopefully trade it up for something else. Yeah, but as soon as I removed those weights and just kind of like gave it a little bit of a flip, I guess, gave it my time and attention, rather than just like picking up something that I've been flipping for the last however long. It really kind of renewed my appreciation for it, and it brought a new level of appreciation for just like being able to flip it and enjoy it, I guess. And another thing that I want to talk about is actually pricing. A lot of newer balisongs that have modular weights aren't really all that expensive, especially if you consider that you're getting multiple knives. And I don't say that you're getting multiple knives as in you'll get, you know, 3 different Makos, but you kind of do. You kind of do get 2 different ones if you think about it. You get one that has the end weight, and then one that doesn't have as much end weight. And basically you're paying one price for 2 separate flipping experiences. So in a way, it kind of feels like you're getting 2 different knives. Maybe I'm alone in that. It's kind of a specific way to think, I guess. But especially for the newer flippers that aren't sure and are just like on a budget, I think that a modular weight knife or trainer is probably one of the most cost-effective ways to go whenever entering or just continuing to enjoy this hobby, because it is very, it's not like super money forward, but everyone knows basically to get your dream knife, right? It's gonna cost money, and some people just can't swing. I mean, some people just can't swing it, which is completely fine. No one has to feel bad for that. I was in that boat for quite a while, and I'm still sort of in that boat. I've just been fortunate enough to be able to save up to get a few things. I'll probably do a separate video on what I have and my overall, like, generalized opinions of everything, like a little collection video or something. But I've been pretty fortunate in the fact that I have as many as I have. But somebody starting out doesn't have, more than likely, doesn't have that. So I thought that it would be a very important point to bring up. You know, from my opinion, a modular weight balisong is one of the most cost-effective ways to basically feel like you have multiple, even if you don't. And I think that's really cool. It helps, you know, fine-tune preferences as well. And yeah, basically, overall, it adds experience to a flipper's library, or collage, or whatever you want to call it. And in this hobby, that can be super crucial. And I think that they are pretty neat. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. It's probably a little bit of a weird talk, but I don't know. If you guys disagree, feel free to tell me I'm an idiot. If you agree, let me know your favorite modular balisong. I'm really interested because I'm not like super into all of the like all of the brands. I'm not really super big into the hobby in general, but it'd be interesting to see what you guys flip. And in the meantime, I'll continue to show you guys what I flip. Hope that's a mutually beneficial exchange. Anyway, that's pretty much all I had to talk about in this video. So I appreciate everybody for watching. If you liked, hit the like.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Ugh, can't flip. Hit the like button, helps out. Subscribe if you want to. And yeah, we'll talk in the next video. It'll probably be about the Sentinel, so look forward to that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.